one more, take you back to church one more
Go ahead.
time because you got me excited. Look, we have a saying in the church, and when you put your problems at the altar for the Lord, and you don't feel as though it's moving fast enough, we'll pick it up and then I could do it on my own. We mess things up. If you put it there, you know you got this job. You want to get to another level. But like he said, you take that job because you still have to clothe yourself, have shelter, transportation. You build up. You don't keep complaining. You build. And then things will happen if you put in the effort. Self accountability. People, I gotta let y'all know, I do hear a little distortion. You may hear it, but Kane is out there in the mountains somewhere getting his hike on. It was clear, but sometimes we might
On
have
location. Just on location.
Hey everybody, how y'all doing? You know, it's Kane and Mitch, and just to let y'all know, Kane is on location at a secret place up in the woods, you know, doing his thing. So the audio might be a little grainy or whatever, but we still trying to bring y'all this
Yeah,
content,
I think so.
congregation. And the first topic we want to talk about is self accountability. Self accountability, whether you have problems with your weight, where you're born, how you came up. We're talking about self, not anybody else. Coming up out of those circumstances, not blaming anybody else because it's going to always fall on that individual. Do you have anything to add on that, Kane?
Well, it's always going to be the individual, man. A lot of people place blame on everybody else, outside entities, things that don't have nothing to do with anything, right? They always just point fingers. Why don't you just point the finger at yourself? You see what I'm saying? Why not just do that? Just point your finger at yourself. Say, hey, you know what? If I need to lose weight, how about I get out there and start walking? You know what I'm saying? If I need to get my mental health together, how about I go and go see a professional, or go, you can go see a pastor or whatever. They got so many different people that can help you out, whatever the situation that you're in. There's no excuse. Even getting a job. I know a lot of
Roger
people are
that.
like, man, it's hard to get a job. It's hard to do things. You know what I'm saying? Like, who is to blame? Is it you, or is it the system, or is it what is it?
Right now, you just said a whole lot right there. But right now,
Yeah.
congregation, family, we're not going to blame no system. We're not talking about anything, nobody holding us down, none of that. What are we going to do for ourselves? He said, looking for jobs. There's so many people out there hiring. If you know you need a job, you fill out those applications. You get on the grind, okay? If you have to get 2 jobs, I know people personally that have 3 jobs and they making it happen and paying their rent, doing everything that they need to do because they taking upon their self, not blaming anybody else. We can't ask for handouts. Going on the weight thing. I done gained a couple of pounds since I retired. It's on me to fix it, not anybody else. Now, I'm going to go into something else right now where I hear a lot of people say childhood trauma. Childhood, well, this happened when I was a kid. Okay, now you're 55 years old. Now you're 48. Now you're 25. Kane said it. You can talk to professionals. It's always somebody out there, whether it's professional, whether it's a spiritual counselor that you can talk to. But what are we gonna do for ourselves to go to the next level? We always talk about, I want to be a boss. I want to do this. I want to do this. But what are you doing for yourself? This is all about self. Anything to
Yep.
add, Kane?
Yeah, I agree. I don't even think I disagree with anything you're saying, man. I mean, a lot of people, like I said, they'll point these fingers, and it's out there. Everything that you're
Yes.
seeking is out there. You got to get outside of your own way. That's the thing. You get outside of your own way and focus on whatever that goal may be. And I actually want to you know how we give this advice and we say these different things and this uncomfortable truth and everything. But I actually
Go
want
ahead.
to pinpoint something. I want to just kind of actually tell you, hey, this is what you need to do because it works. And what works
Go ahead.
is I'm gonna slide right back into jobs.
Go ahead.
If you feel like you got these particular skills, whatever those skills may be, and you feel like, okay, if I have this job, I have these different skills or whatever, I am owed this amount of money. Remember, nobody owes you anything, but you owe it to yourself to go out there and get what's yours. That's what needs to happen. So when you're looking for these jobs, you may not find that right job right up front. But what do you need to do? Take that job that you can get just so it can catapult you to the next job.
Yes, yes,
How do
yes.
you know what's for you? How do you know what's for you when you're up here trying to dictate how your life's supposed to go? But if you just let life happen, don't control life, let life happen, and take that job. You may meet somebody in that job that knows another person, or whatever the case may be, and you may be introduced to another situation or investment opportunity, or whatever the case may be. But you don't know. But if you want to sit at home and complain that I can't find a job, I haven't had a job in months. What? All these jobs out here, and you had a job in months. You playing? You're not serious. You want excuses. You want somebody to just give you a quote unquote handout, maybe, or you just want to sit there and cry poor mouth and want somebody to come over there and feel sorry for you. So some people
Kane,
run with it. Some people
Kane,
run with it.
you said a lot of things, man. You make me want to go to church on this one. Congregation, he said a lot. I mean, he said you gotta let go. In the church, we done been there. What they say, let go and let God.
Mm-hmm.
And now I just gotta say that, people. And then one other thing.
But hold on before you get into that.
Okay, go ahead.
It's hard for a person to let go. Even though they'll say, let go, let Jesus take the wheel, let God take the
Yes.
wheel.
Woo,
They'll
come
say
on.
that, but it's hard for them to let go. It's hard for them to let go. It's hard for them to
Kane.
let go of control because they want to control everything in their life. When God is the only thing that controls.
Woo. Yes, yes.
I'm just trying to let people know. So,
Kane, you cooking with
like I
grease.
said,
I
it's the
agree.
uncomfortable truth, and I'm actually
Yes,
trying to.
yes.
What's up? What you say, bro?
You cooking right now. You on fire.
No, but
We on fire. It's
I'm
a
just saying,
forest
man.
fire out there. Yes, it's a forest
I'm,
fire out there.
Hey, I'm just saying because a lot of people will sit there and complain about a situation and don't put forth any action. Guarantee you have to put action behind everything.
Yes.
Nothing is no blessings is gonna fall out of the sky. They're not falling out of the sky
And
at all. It's not
when you
happening. You
when
got
you
to put
said
some action
blessing,
behind it. Put that
yeah,
action behind it. Sit back, take it one day at a time.
one step.
Don't be so far in the future and so thinking about the past. Be right there in the present. I guarantee everything will work out. I guarantee
Look,
everything will work out.
look, and I gotta give one more. Take you back to church one more
Go ahead.
time because you got me excited. Look, we have a saying in the church, and when you put your problems at the altar for the Lord, and you don't feel as though it's moving fast enough, we'll pick it up and then I could do it on my own. We mess things up. If you put it there, you got this job. You want to get to another level. But like he said, you take that job because you still have to clothe yourself, have shelter, transportation. You build up. You don't keep complaining. You build. And then things will happen if you put in the effort. Self